All right, welcome. This is Lightspeed Trading's an introduction to Eze EMS, formerly known as RealTick. It's a trading platform. Today's Wednesday, July 15th, 2020. I'm going to go through a few slides really quickly, and then we will get on to the presentation. I'll pull up the RealTick trading platform live, and we'll go through the material. Everything is a little bit slower working from home. So this presentation is for informational purposes only. Nothing presented today should be construed as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any security or contract. Since we don't know everyone's investment objectives or risk tolerance, we are not endorsing any specific trading strategies. Security, derivative, and futures trading involves a substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Each investor must consider whether this is a suitable investment, since you may lose all or more than your initial investment. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Lightspeed is a division of Lime Brokerage, LLC. Lime Brokerage, LLC is not affiliated with these third-party market commentators, educators, or service providers. Data, information, and material are provided for informational and educational purposes only. This content neither is nor should be construed as an offer, solicitation, or buy or sell any securities or contracts. Any investment decisions made by the user through the use of such content is solely based on the user's independent analysis, taking into consideration your financial circumstances, investment objectives, and risk tolerance. Lime Brokerage LLC does not endorse, offer, nor recommend any of the services or commentary provided by any of the market commentators, educators, or service providers, and any information used to execute any trading strategies are solely based on the independent analysis of the user. Okay, so my name is Joe Ely. I'm a registered representative here at Lightspeed. If you have questions or would like a demo of the Lightspeed Trader software or the RealTick software, or you're interested in opening a new account with Lightspeed, division of Lime Brokerage, please contact me. My email is listed out there, jely@limebrokerage.com. I'm going to pull up the RealTick trading platform now. Just bear with me. I'm going to show you the live platform and go through some of the basic features of the platform, and hopefully teach you a little bit about what it is that we offer through RealTick. All right, we have a nice number of people here tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'd just like to get a quick show of hands as to how many people are new to Lightspeed and how many have an existing account. If you're new to Lightspeed, can you type in a number 1? And if you're already an existing Lightspeed customer, type in number 2. I'd appreciate it, just to get a good idea. So it looks like I would say 60–70%, probably 70% are new to Lightspeed. Maybe 30% have existing accounts, what I've seen come through, so that's interesting. Any of you that are new, again, email me, call me, jely@limebrokerage.com. I'd be more than happy to help you out and help you get a demo and open an account. All right, so I'm working off of a small laptop screen, so everything's kind of condensed here, and this is just a, what I call my laptop screen. So I have a level 2 in the upper left-hand corner, and it's a little condensed because I have limited real estate. But this is what a level 2 screen, a basic level 2 screen would look like on RealTick. It's primarily what, most people use. Besides a chart, I would say, is the level 2 with time and sales, order entry. At the top, you see you got your bid, ask, high, low, open, close. You have your volume, ratio, range. You have a section for your net position, your average price of that position, closed P&L, open P&L, and then below that I have a section for orders. So it shows any live orders that I have for that symbol. At the bottom, there's a very basic order entry screen. You can customize virtually anything on RealTick. That's one thing that RealTick is very, very well known for. It's extremely customizable. You can make it look like anything that you want, and there's multiple different layouts for different windows and whatnot. But here for the order entry, we can change the layout. Standard 2 is another one that I like to use. And then another order entry is, and we'll talk about this a little bit more later, but is bracket order entry. This allows you to enter a target, enter an order as well as a target and a stop, with one click. So that's one of the really good features available on RealTick. Also has just a straight OCO order. So if you're already in a position, you can enter an OCO, order cancels order. You can have a target and a stop for an existing position as well. I see a lot of questions roll through, so I'm just going to try to go through those really quick and answer them, and then we'll get into more of the material that I plan to cover. Someone asks if you can include the support available during trading hours. So for all of our platforms, for everything, we have trade desk support from 4 a.m. Eastern until 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's only for urgent trade desk issues. If you want just general support is 8 a.m. Eastern until 5 p.m. Eastern. Someone asks, is this different than the existing Lightspeed platform? Yes, this is a different front-end trading platform. Lightspeed offers multiple different platforms, Lightspeed Trader being one of the main platforms that we offer. RealTick is a secondary platform that we offer. A lot of traders that use it have been using it for years, and it's one of the reasons that we continue to offer it. It also has some unique features that some traders prefer that some of the other platforms do not have. Robert asks, I have the demo version. How do you increase the size like you were showing? I'm not sure what you mean by how you increase the size, but with RealTick, any window, you grab just the corner and you can move it, make it larger or smaller. You can click on the top bar and move it around. And then the entire RealTick platform works the same way. So you can, there's like a frame, so to speak, around the entire thing. If you grab the lower corner of the platform, you can drag it across multiple monitors, make it bigger, smaller, and whatnot. Other quick questions. So people are asking some very basic questions, and I'm just going to roll through those really quick again. How much money do we need to open an account? New account minimum to day trade is $25,000, although we will accept an account with $10,000, but you must restrict your day trades to a maximum of 3 day trades and any rolling 5 trading days. This platform does have hotkeys. It has hot buttons. Bracket orders do not support percent. Maybe they do. We'll talk about bracket orders more when we later in the presentation. So ask that question again, please. Does this platform have a trading ladder? Yes, it does. It has a trading ladder and DOM, and we will show that later as well. Does it show VWAP pre-market? I don't know the answer to that question. You'd have to test it out. Someone asks, can we move to Lightspeed Trader from Lightspeed Trader to this? Yes, you can. To RealTick. How to dynamically change a stop order. I'll show that later in the presentation as well. Do you generally use more than one monitor to trade? I'm working from home these days, and I'm really not trading because I'm extremely busy working, so I'm not executing trades. When I did trade, I did use 2 monitors. Someone asks if you can place orders on the chart, and we will talk about that later as well. So I'm going to close the questions now and go through the material because a lot of these questions will be answered by what we're covering. So I'm pulling up just my outline. Every once in a while, if you see the window black out or pause, it's because I'm just pulling up the outline of what it is that we wanted to cover. So I want to make sure that we go through the material that was posted on the description of the webinar. Customizing a layout, saving your layout, and loading a layout. Okay, so this whole page, so to speak, is my layout. You can open up multiple different windows. You go to Design. You can open up a chart, a table, corporate actions, Market Minder. Market Minder is a watch list. Market Makers is a level 2 screen. Multi-quote is a level 1. news, and so forth. Time and sales, turbo options. You can open up a web browser. We'll just say that I want another market minder, for example, right? So we just click OK, and it just generated this this watch list, and it's just got a default list of mutual funds. You can right-click on any window. You go to Setup. You can edit the symbols. You can change colors. You right-click. Display options. You can change colors. So everything's completely customizable. Let's see. We'll open up a market makers window. We'll just put in, I don't know, Tesla. And choose my demo account. Here's a generic level 2 screen. And from there, I don't particularly like the default that they give you. So, it's kind of black and gray, and I find it difficult to read with the orange. But you customize any single window. So this level 2 screen and this level 2 screen are from the same exact trading platform, but you make it look exactly the way that you want. All right, so say you have a page set up the way that you want. The page here, I have Joe Demo, and that's the date I created it, 10/17/18. Say you create a brand new page, but you don't want to, write over this existing page. You go to Page, Save As, and you save the page to your computer. If you want to open a new page, go to, again, Page, and then Open. Let's see, we're going to say no, and I can open up another page. So let's see, let's just do this buy-side equity page. This is a default page that comes with RealTick, for example. And, it's completely different. This is black and gray and blue, but, it is what it is. Page, open, let's pull up something new, let's see. Here, we'll open up a futures default page. Let's see what that one looks like. So on RealTick, you can trade stocks, options, and futures, and we'll cover that throughout the presentation. But here's a default futures page set up. You can see the S&P E-mini. We have different expirations, the S&P E-mini for September 2020, S&P E-mini for December 2020, and so forth. YM is the Dow, NQ is NASDAQ. This one here, EMD, E-mini midcap GLBX, not sure what that one is. So that's how you open and save layouts. Now, like if I took, say I didn't like this window, but I like the page, I could get rid of that and then open, a new window. Say I want to put my own market maker in there. You could do that, so here's this new market maker level 2 window. I've edited the page. You go to Page, Save As, and we'll just call it, I don't know, default 22. Hit Save. Now this is a brand new page that I've saved, or new layout that I've saved. Just trying to find the demo page that I had up before. That one is somewhat complete and looks fairly good. There it is. Okay, so within RealTick, everything is completely linkable. So I'm just going to make the level 2 bigger just so it's easier to see. If I type in a symbol here, I have it set up to link to all of my charts. So if you notice, I have a 2-minute, let's see, a 2-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute, 60-minute, and daily chart. When I type in a new symbol, it automatically updates all of my charts. Now, let's just pull up, this is my watch list right here. You can also have it set up so that everything links together. So if I it looks like I don't have it set up that way, but let's see. So I'm going to link my watch list to my level 2 screen, which will then populate all of my charts. Actually, here, we'll do it on here. So you right-click, you go to links, and then when you right-click, you choose link, you choose the windows that you want to link to. So you hold the control key down, and then just click on the windows that you want it linked to. Click OK. So now when I double-click on a symbol, it updates the rest of the windows. It doesn't look like it updated the level 2 there. Let's see. That's strange. It should work. But it's completely customizable, so that when you decide what you want to link, you can do that. Now you can set up let's say you have multiple monitors and you have, multiple different level 2 screens and multiple sets of charts. You can have multiple link groups. So you could have a completely separate second link group with a level 2, with a watch list, and with multiple charts. And, they're completely separate from one another. Does anyone have questions? I see a few questions that did come in, and I'm going to try to go through those very quickly as well. We do have a lot of material to go through and a lot of questions. All right. Let's see. Does anyone have questions about what I've already covered? Because a lot of your questions I will cover in the presentation. If at the end your question isn't answered, please let me know, and I will see if I can get to it. What's your font size and type? I really don't know, but I can see if I can look that up real quick. Someone asked, if you open a $10,000 cash account for RealTick, will the 3-day trade rule still apply? If you open up a cash account, you can trade with free cash. So you can do more than 3-day trades, but you can only use the cash that's settled in your account. So in a $10,000 account, if you buy $5,000 worth of stock, you sell it, you don't get those funds back until the trade settles in 2 business days. Let's see the font here. Let's see. So I'm using Tahoma 9 is my font. All right, 2 or 3 more questions here. How's this different than Lightspeed Trader? Is it the same money? That's a good question. I mean, obviously it's significantly different, but all of our platforms primarily do the same thing. You get charts, you get level 2 level 2, you get streaming quotes, scanners. I mean, everything's basically the same, but it's just a different front-end platform. RealTick is widely known for having very good and customizable charts, has a lot of chart studies and analysis, also has OCO orders, bracket orders. You can trade stocks, options, and futures. Lightspeed Trader, you can trade stocks and options, and it's widely known for having very fast order entry and execution. So they're just completely different. Can you easily switch back and forth? No, you cannot easily switch back and forth. There's a process to go through to switch. So, I mean, you can change if you want, but, switching back and forth is definitely not something that we're looking to do. Someone asked, how long does it take to process a new application? Right now, we have a tremendous demand where there's a lot of people that are moving over to Lightspeed from a lot of different firms, people that have been trading for, months to years are moving to Lightspeed because they're not getting the service or the trade execution or trade reporting that they expect. And the vast majority of our clients are getting that, so a lot of people are moving over. So right now it's taking at least 2 weeks to get an account open. So there's a new account queue. We're going through it as fast as possible. We've hired new people. We've, updated some of our processes to try to get more applications processed as quickly as possible. And our group is doing a great job, but a lot of people keep filling out applications, which is good for us, but we will get to all of them. But I would say at least 2 weeks at this point to open a new account. If I fund a futures account with Lightspeed with RealTick, can I trade futures and also stocks? So you have to have 2 separate accounts to trade futures and stocks. So you can open a stock and options account and then and fund it, and then have a separate futures account and fund it. The money cannot be transferred back and forth, but you can trade both accounts from the RealTick platform. Someone asked what version I'm using. It's probably an old version. Let's see. I haven't downloaded a new version in some time. You can read it there. What does it say? Looks like it was done in 2019. Let's see what else we got. Is RealTick as fast as Lightspeed in trade execution? I don't know, and I don't really have a way to measure it, so to speak. Most people that I've spoken to have said that they believe Lightspeed Trader is the fastest trading platform that they've used. And these are traders that have used multiple different platforms over multiple different years. People seem to think Lightspeed Trader is faster, but I really don't have a way to verify that or not. Paper trading account? No, we don't offer paper trading accounts. Does Lightspeed offer OCO? OCO is available on RealTick. All right, we got through all those questions. So let's see. As far as content, let's see what we have. All right, so on the level 2 screen, this is the basic level 2 screen that I use. It has the traditional colors. These are the colors that the level 2 had when I first started in 1996. The yellow, green, red, blue, very basic. For whatever reason, I seem to like it. But you can change the level 2 screen to a ladder or dome. You right-click, go to Setup, you choose Ladder. We'll do the compressed ladder, and it looks a little bit better. All right, so you can have both up at the same time, which is kind of cool. And not many people, I don't think, would find a use for that, but it is kind of cool. So if you look, I have a ladder at the top and the level 2 at the bottom. So here's the ladder, dome, matrix, whatever you want to call it. For Tesla. Let's see. We'll put a S&P E-mini on there. All right, so this is the S&P E-mini ladder. It's got a histogram that shows how many contracts were executed at each price. Along the right, you have the bid on the left still. All these are orders lined up to buy. On the right, in red, these are orders lined up to sell. Let me make sure I have my demo account selected here, and we'll place a trade. Let's see. Yep, demo account. All right. So if I click on a price, for example, I think this is going to move up. This is just hypothetical. I don't really think this, but if I did think that it was going to move up, it's trading at 32.21.25. I click on 32.22 even. It populates my price. I got my one contract in there. I hit buy, the order goes live. And I don't know if you noticed on the charts, my order showed for a fraction of a second live in red as a line across the chart, and now it shows my position. So I'm long one of these ES contracts. And of course, this is a demo, so prices, aren't exactly accurate, but I got filled immediately. Now, if I want to place a trade away from the market, right? So for example, I don't know, we'll just move this down. I don't know, 30. We'll just make it 32.10 even. We'll hit buy again. All right, let's see. I don't see my order that went live. Let's see what happened. It says deleted, not allowed to place. I bet you I'm limited. Let's see. I can't read it. But here we go. Let's look at it. Place order outside the symbol trading. Well, whatever the reason is, it's a demo account. But let's try again. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna place an order to sell my position here. We'll just place it at 32.23. Hit sell. Not allowed to place order outside of full trading hours. That's strange. All right, let's change to Ford. All right, so I'm going to buy Ford at 678. We'll buy 1,000 shares. It's on demo. All right, so you see on the chart, you can see the order getting filled. You see the price that I'm long at as well as my limit price, and it's filling. Every time a trade goes off, it's filling because it's depth. But you can see the live order and the executions. So now in the chart, you see I'm long Ford 1,000 shares at 6.697. In my level 1 section here, you see my net position, my average price, my closed P&L, my open P&L. I'm up 43 bucks on my demo. Let's see if we can sell it. I'm going to place an order here to sell at 678, hit sell. Here, let's look at see if we can get a better chart here. Yeah, this one's probably better. Right, so you can see the order to sell at 678 right there. I can click on this line and drag the price down. Say I want to drag it down, drop it at 673. That lowered my my price. I just got filled on 200 shares, 300, and so forth. So the RealTick, I find it very easy to trade on with a lot of these features that are available. Can you just bear with me 1 second? I have to get a sip of water. Just 20 seconds, please. All right, thank you. Like while I was away, everything got sold. So now I want to show OCO and bracket orders. You can use these on, a level 2 or the ladder. If I'm trading a stock, typically, I'll use just a traditional level 2. So we'll get rid of that. All right, so I'm going to change my order form to a bracket order form. All right, so let's see, set up a bracket strategy. So check this little bracket box. If I click on this box, this opens the bracket order setup. So sell profit, we're going to say sell 50% at an offset of, I don't know, spot 20. And then we'll do a new leg, sell profit we'll do the other 50%, and we'll do it an offset of, I don't know, we'll just say 30 cents for now. My sell loss on the downside, we'll just do 100%, and we'll do that, I don't know, we'll just say spot 1.5. All right, so I'm setting up this this as a default strategy on the system. So if I give it a name, we'll just call it Joe Test, and then I don't know, 7, 15, 20. All right, and I'm gonna hit save. All right, so now this is set as a bracket order that's saved in my system. I can set up multiple different bracket orders. You can set up bracket orders for stocks, options, futures, set up a name, label them however you want, but you can have multiple ones set up. So now this is set up. So on this level 2 order entry, I still have my bracket box checked. I'm going to click the drop down, choose Joe Test 7/15/20. All right, so I'm going to place an order to buy. I'm going to click at 668. It updates my price. I'm still on demo. I'm going to place buy. All right, if you look at the chart, my buy orders posted. I can click on it and drag it up and down. You know, say I wanted to get filled right away, I can drag on it, click and drag it up. There's ways to set buttons. You can add buttons. I'm not going to get into that during this presentation, but you can set up hot buttons and add them to the bottom of your level 2 screen to increase or decrease the price of your order. And so there would be, you know, plus a penny, plus 5 cents, plus 10 cents, and whatnot. So you can have those set up as well. But for here, I'm just going to click and drag. I'm going to go up to 775. All right, and as you watch, as we get filled, it's going to start posting, and then when everything's filled, it's going to place my target, my 2 target, and my stop order automatically. All right, so you can see I'm long 1,000. My exit, my sell order to sell 1,000 forward at the market if it goes down to 659. And then the 2 on the upside, let's see. Let's change it to a 15-minute chart. I still don't see it. Let's see. I'm just scrolling the chart up and down. If I hit the shift and then the up arrow, it moves the chart up, so you can see, you know, I have both of these target orders out there, 500 shares each, because I did 50%, and my stop. Now, say I decide that, you know, I don't think it's going to really go up that high. I want to get a little bit closer, see if I can, you know, scalp a small profit. I can click on those those target orders, move them closer, and, you know, do the same thing, move them out if I think it's going up further. Same thing on the loss, the stop loss. Anyone have questions about bracket orders, specifically bracket orders? All right, so set a keyboard shortcut for bracket orders. I've never done that. Doesn't mean it's not possible, but I've never seen that done. Are bracket orders available with other platforms? Not that Lightspeed offers. As far as I know, RealTick is the only platform. RealTick Eze EMS is the only platform that it's available on. Someone asks, would you recommend this platform for beginners? I mean, beginners it's hard to really say. It depends on what your experience is, what your knowledge is and things like that, what your risk tolerance is. I mean, if you're just starting out, I would recommend starting slow. All right, so I'm going to cancel all these orders. Sorry, my screen is kind of condensed, but here's my orders window. So if you scroll through here, you can see green orders are buys, blues are sells, red are live. So if I click on this, I can cancel the order, and it goes in, it cancels all of my bracket orders. All right, so we're still long 1,000 shares of Ford. If I just click on the bid, updates to 673, hit sell. Oops, I had my bracket set. That didn't work. So I got to cancel the bracket. All right, so everything's canceled. I got 400 shares left. I'm going to uncheck my bracket, change my volume to 400. Hit sell. It should close out. Someone asks, please explain what EMS and RealTick mean. The name of the platform used to be RealTick, was RealTick for 25 years, 20 years. Recently, a new company bought it. Eze is the name of the company, and they named the platform EMS. So it's the Eze EMS platform now, previously called RealTick. Someone asks if you can control slippage with a bracket order if I don't want a partial fill. I'm not sure how that would help. Juan asks, is there a flatten button to close a position? The system does allow you to create custom hotkeys, which can also be linked to buttons, and setting up the ability to flatten a position is available on RealTick. So just going to go to Hotkeys really quick. You right-click, go to Order Entry Properties, Order Actions Manager, and here's a bunch of hotkeys that I have set up. None of them are assigned right now. Well, here you can see this one. This one is assigned Cancel All Orders. There is Flatten Position is available, so we go to New. Close position, and then you'd have to go through and fill out the entire form, but that is available. And you can link it to a button as well. So here, I'll just show you really quickly. So you can add, let's see. All right, so we're going to show toolbars. So here's a toolbar that I added with previously set up hot buttons. So your hot buttons, join the bid, move the price in a penny, move it in 5 cents, 10 cents, cancel, change, move out a penny, out a nickel, 10 cents, join the ask, cancel all. You can set up a hot button. You'd right click, add new button, order action, and then you'd go in here, choose close position. It takes some time to go through and fill out each individual item here, but that's how you would do it, and it is available. Any other questions? Bracket orders, hot buttons, hotkeys. OCO orders, I just wanted to show those really quick. So it's an order form. You go to System Order Forms OCO. Well, here, let's see. All right, so I'm going to just buy 400 Ford again. Let's see if well, yeah, we'll just do this. All right, so I placed the order to buy 400 Ford. Got 300, 400. We'll go to OCO. So if you look at this order form, your order is either a buy or a sell. Since I'm long, I want it to be a sell, so I click sell, and then it allows you to fill out two order entry lines in an up market profit as well as a down market stop loss. So in an up market, we'll just say 685. The down market will have a stop price 665. Place orders. Now if you look on the chart, there's my OCO order. Some other questions. Someone says it reminds him of another platform, but more versatile. Direct market routing. Through Lightspeed, we do have direct market routing. We also have non-direct market routing. Most of our order routes do go through a third party, so they're not technically considered direct market routing, but we do provide access to ARCA, NASDAQ, BATS, EDGE, and so forth. Someone asked about a Lightspeed webinar. Yes, we do have Lightspeed webinars covering the Lightspeed Trader platform. You would have to sign up and attend one of those. Someone's asking, where do you choose the actual routes? So let's just change this back to standard order entry. Right here, this route. So I'm on a demo, so it only says demo. If it were live, you would see all the different routes here. So let's see. I'll just choose a live account really quick. And now you can see all these different routes. So on the live RealTick platform, you have algo routes, ARCA, BATS, EDGE, our smart order route, Night, NASDAQ, Virtu. Virtu is another algo. So there are a lot of different order routing choices available. All right, and let me just pull up the outline really quick, see what else we've missed. We're quickly running out of time. Looks like we've covered everything posted in the outline, except for monthly fees, promotions. So the cost of RealTick. RealTick offers two different versions. They offer RealTick Pro, which is the full RealTick with all the features. It's $325 per month, plus data fees. Basic level 2 data is about $15 per month. If you want the full level 2 depth of book, it's about $55 per month. RealTick offers a lighter version for $125 per month. It's called RealTick Express. It's virtually the same exact platform, except it limits you to a maximum of 4 level 2 screens. It limits you to a maximum of 100 symbols at any one time. You do not get an advanced time and sales window. I forget the fourth. You don't get alarms or alerts. That's one of the other things that you do not get. So just wanted to show a couple other really cool features quickly. It has a scanner that's fairly powerful. So let's see. So I just opened up a Market Minder, press F10, and that launches this towel tree. And this towel tree is a scanner. So you click on the plus sign, and you can choose the scan that you want to run. So if I want to run a scan for NASDAQ stocks pre and post market, you know, here post market percent gainers, and this gives us a list of the percent gainers post market. Double click on the column and it sorts by that column. So this EDAP showing as the highest percent gainer for the day for the post market losers, you know, same thing. Let's see. During the primary session, you know, you want to look at stocks that have gapped up at the open. All of these stocks gapped up at the open today. Gap down. You have most active, 52-week highs, lows, intraday high number of trades, and so forth. And you can run these for NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, as well as Amex. Also has telemarket statistics. This is where you're going to find like some of the underlying analysis features like tick, trend, put call ratio, things like that. Indices, if you want to look at, you know, the entire Russell 1000, you click on it, drag it and drop, and here's the entire Russell 1000. You know, it's populating 1,000 symbols, so it's going to take a few seconds here to populate. Here's the Russell 1000. I have it sorted by percent change. So this RCL has the biggest upside percent change on the day in the Russell 1000. Same thing, Dow Jones, NASDAQ indices. You want to look at the NASDAQ 100, you know, the banking sector, biotech sector, so forth. You want to look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, same thing. There's many other scanners available, but I just wanted to, you know, point these out that they are available, and it is you know, useful to find potential trading ideas. All right, let's see. Someone asks, are the commissions the same for Lightspeed and RealTick? The commissions are the same, except that RealTick has a $3 minimum. So if you're trading on our per share rate, per share is 0.0045 with a dollar minimum on RealTick. I'm sorry, on Lightspeed Trader. On RealTick, it's got a $3 minimum. So it would be 0.0045 per share with a $3 minimum. Or if you choose per trade, it's $4.50 per trade. Does anyone have further questions? I've really covered everything that we had for you today. Hope that you did learn something, and if you are interested, please do reach out. A few questions coming in, so we'll hopefully answer these. Can bracket order target and stop price be a percent of the actual fill price? Yeah, that was one of the choices available, I believe, which is the total cost per side for the micro E-mini S&P 500 contract. So I don't have the pricing in front of me, but I believe it's $1.20 per contract per side, plus you know, routing and regulatory fees. Does the account provide news alerts? There is news available, but there is a fee. I'm not sure what the fee is. There's a couple of different offerings. They used to offer Dow Jones News for, I think it was $100, and then they used to offer something like Fly on the Wall for $10 or $15 per month. But we'd have to go to RealTick's website to find the cost of that. Rick asks, are post-trade allocations available for managing multiple accounts? Yes, that's one of the things that we did not cover. This was kind of an introduction for regular retail traders, but RealTick does provide a significant number of institutional trading features, and it does have post-trade allocations available for people managing multiple accounts. It's a little restrictive from a compliance standpoint as to who and what we allow for trade allocations, but the feature is available. There's also significant other institutional trading type features available on the platform. Someone asks, where does a chart show if a stock is easy to borrow or hard to borrow and so forth? The RealTick platform does not display that. The Lightspeed Trader platform does. It does display on a level 2 screen of Lightspeed Trader. All right, well, I appreciate everyone's time. It looks like the vast majority of you stayed throughout the entire event, so that's nice to see. I hope you did learn something. RealTick is a very robust platform. We've really just scratched the surface as to what the platform can do and what's available through it. So if you are seriously interested in opening an account and using RealTick, let me know. I'll set you up with a demo so you can test it out for a week. And always here to help you out further. Again, I appreciate your time. Hope you learned something, and hope you can attend one of our upcoming webinars. Please check back. This webinar is recorded, and it will be posted to our website. Usually they get posted within 2 to 3 business days. So if you check on lightspeed.com, you'll be able to find it. You'll also be able to find other upcoming webinars that we have to offer. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening.